All right, ladies and gents, let me plug the joint right quick. Did she desire you or allow you? Why women remember the difference? Did she desire you or allow you? Why women remember the difference? You know, part of the reason why I tell you guys some of the stories that I tell you is so you can understand the difference between what's happening just before the sex happens, right? The exchange that you're having with the woman, what's being said, what's being done on your behalf. What are you doing and or saying where sex happens? Is it something that the woman truly desires or did you negotiate it? Right? What did you do? Right? Did she desire you or allow you? Why women remember the difference? I got a quick video clip I'm going to play for y'all in just a moment. I played this clip half a dozen times, right? But for the sake of this particular drop, when I play it again, I want you to pay attention to the exchange that the man and the woman is having and how that shit is important, right? Real quick, just to illustrate my point a little further. I know many of you have seen viral videos where guys are flying women out and the guy is pissed because the chick ain't having sex with him. And he's basically videoing the exchange, right? Remember, why women remember the difference. Did she desire you or allow you? How you pursued her. Okay, listen to what I'm telling you. How you got at her, how you approached her, if you will, how you pursued her when it comes to your sexual and or romantic interest. That says a lot about you. It says a lot about your character. It says a lot about how the woman ultimately will perceive you and how she will treat you. This is why a lot of these passport bros are having difficulties with women actually respecting them, right? It's because how they're going about acquiring access to the woman. These guys are tricking. They're compromising their manhood. They're compromising their dignity. They're compromising their self-respect for sex. Women, remember that you did that shit. I need you guys to understand that. Let me throw this up there before I play this video. Women don't just remember that sex happened, they remember how it happened, why it happened, and what it said about you as a man. I'll use Rekka as an example. The guy that's always calling into the live shows, acting like he don't get why he's being disrespected by the women he's dealing with. The reason why none of those women respect him. He's always having trouble with all the women he's having sex with. And the reason why he's having trouble is because the women really truly don't desire him sexually. They are allowing him to fuck because of what he's willing to do to get to the sex. He's willing to pick up a broke bitch who ain't got a car. He's willing to drive in the middle of the night to where they're at. So he is convenient dick. I need guys to understand the difference. See, when you are convenient dick, you pop up where the woman is when she wants you to pop up. That's convenient dick. See, when she desires you, she pops up where you're at when you want her to. Don't let that shit go over your motherfucking head. Did she desire you or allow you? Why women remember the difference? Let me go ahead and get to this video real quick. Just pay attention to the interaction because many of you, you're this guy in the video. And if you should happen to end up smashing, you're going to find that the woman is very inconsistent and that a lot of what's going on, if and when sex does happen, it always appears to be if and when she's ready and how she wants it. Now, pay attention.
Well, I really appreciate it. Should I cover my half or?
No, I got
You sure? Oh, thank you so much. It was delicious. But I'm going to probably head up because it's late
you. Oh,
and I have to get up early in the morning. So,
oh, well, can I walk you to your room?
I don't know if they allow if you're not staying in the room. It'd just be easier if you. But I appreciate dinner and
I get it. Okay.
No, it's not like that.
No, I get it.
No, it
It's
seriously
all right.
isn't.
No,
No, I mean, I don't fuck.
man pays for dinner.
I
And
don't
then,
fuck on the first date, and I feel like you've been kind of
said
like,
that? Who said
you've been
that?
acting like it this entire time. Like,
All right. You just wanted a free meal.
no,
Understood.
no. First off, I
Understood.
have no problem paying for my own bill
Oh,
to
okay.
avoid something like this.
Well, then go for it. Do it. Fuck it.
Are you serious right now?
Yep, just do it. Pay for your own bill.
You're a fucking asshole. Like, I have no problem.
Later.
Okay. So my point is, women remember the shit that you say and the shit that you do. So, case in point with this video, what did he do? He invited her out. Well, actually, it seems like he went to a bar slash restaurant that was attached to a hotel that she was staying at, right? And he probably thought, if I pay for dinner, take her for drinks at the hotel that she is staying at, I'll get the invite to the room, which he was trying to get the invite to the room. And you saw how he behaved when he could not get that invite to the room. So in that instance, what did he do? He acted like he wanted to date her. He acted like he wanted to get to know her. And y'all might be thinking, well, Zach, how did you get all of that from that video? Well, look at the date choice. See, your date choice. This is what guys don't think about. Your date choice says a lot about the investment you're already making in the interaction to try and even get the pussy to begin with. Your date choice. Drinks and dinner. Oh, you're really invested in trying to fuck. You don't think women peep that shit? Right? So what happened? He became entitled. He felt entitled. Because what did he say? Oh, a guy pays for drinks and dinner, as if to imply I don't get nothing for what I'm doing. Again, did she desire you or allow you? Why women remember the difference. So if you're tricking, if you're whining and dining for sexual access, women remember that you did that. They remembered the pathway you took to get to the pussy. They remember that. And that oftentimes drives whether or not they actually respect you. And this is what Red Pill, PUA, Passport Bros, and all those goofy guys, they don't talk about. See, they never talk about actually dealing with women who respect you as men. They're just hell bent on acquiring sex by any means necessary, that they don't ultimately think about how the woman is going to treat them. Why does that matter? Right? What if that woman that you're casually seeing, what if over time you identify that she's a woman you might want to consider dating seriously? Well, depending on how you acquired the sex, quote unquote, depending on how you guys came to be, that's going to determine what kind of girlfriend she's going to be, how respectful she's going to be, how much influence you have, how much deference, humble submission and respect, how much deference she's going to show you. Is she going to defer to you? Is she going to challenge your decision making? I guarantee you, any of you guys that have problems with women, trace it back to the sex. How did the sex happen? Did she desire you or did she allow it? Meaning you negotiated, you bartered for it. Right? Understand that. So I got some points I want to make, and then we're gonna go ahead and end this shit. Right. So what you're seeing here, right? This is called, hold on real quick. At the bottom, scrolling at the bottom, sexual context memory. So basically, women are going to remember, just like you guys. You remember how the sex happened. Case in point, I'll give you a prime example of how guys remember how the sex happened and how it impacts how they interact with women. Some of you guys are probably guilty of this, right? But you will have some guys, right? See, I've never been in this predicament because I don't wait for sex. But some of you guys, you've either done it yourself or you know guys or you heard of guys doing it, where a guy will deal with a chick, she'll put him through the paces, she'll put all kinds of hurdles for him to leap over for him to get the pussy. She'll make him wait. Maybe he has to do a couple of dates, spend a lot of non-sexual time on the phone, texting back and forth, and then he eventually gets to sex. Well, what some guys do, they feel some kind of way because they had to do all of that work to get to the pussy, knowing that other men have had sex with that woman and didn't have to do a quarter of the shit that they had to do. So a lot of those guys, out of anger or out of frustration, they'll have sex with those women once or twice, a couple of times, and then they'll ghost those women. Why? Because they feel some kind of way based on how the sex happened. They had to negotiate with her, they had to barter with her, they had to do what? They had to compromise their masculine identity. Shout out to Miles. They had to compromise their manhood. They had to compromise their dignity to have sex. And they feel some kind of way, right? So just like those guys remember sexual context memory, so do women. Women don't just remember that sex happened, they remember how it happened, why it happened, and what it said about you as a man. So the first point I want to make is this. The first point I want to make is this. Why women never forget whether sex was desire based or negotiated. It's kind of like a sex worker, call girl, prostitute, whatever. Even if, like, let's say you pay for sex, and let's say the woman actually likes what you do in bed. The fact that you guys started off with you being a client and her being in basically the top position because you're paying for her services, she can never respect you. She can never, a woman can never respect you if you gain access to her with money. She can never respect you. Yeah, she'll tolerate you, she'll deal with you. She might even be pleasant, but she can never respect you if you gain access to her using money. Because what she's gonna know about you is you don't have the qualities to attract women naturally. You don't have the, now, Pete, what I'm saying, it doesn't matter how you look, it doesn't matter what car you drive. If you gain access to that woman using money, what it says about you is you lack the natural qualities, the charisma, the personality. You lack those qualities where women gravitate to you naturally. So you're undesirable in that regard. Again, why women never forget whether sex was desire based or negotiated. Did she want your dick? Did she pursue you? Right. I made a video years ago, and I believe it was titled "Pursue Women and Then Fall Back and Let Them Chase You." And all that really means is you simply let women know very assertively, in a very transparent, direct fashion, where your interest lies. And then you fall back and let the woman come to you. If she's genuinely attracted to you, she's gonna come to you. If not, she's gonna stand firm in her position and she's gonna continue making you come to her. That's the difference between desire and allowing you. Women will come to you when they want the dick. You ain't gotta try to convince them with your words and tell them all this shit that you're gonna do to them, right? A lot of you guys, you think that shit is seduction. No, you're begging. That's what you're doing, right? The second point I want to make, how compromising your masculinity for sex permanently alters how she sees you. Guys, if you're doing whatever, whenever, to get to the sex, she knows that you are controlled by sex, that you think with your dick. She's gonna know that. The moment a woman realizes you can be moved to the left or to the right, you can be pulled or pushed with sex, she can't respect you because you have no discipline, you have no boundaries. See, a man who is to be respected, he has boundaries. He has things that he won't do for sex. He has things he will not say to women to get sex. He has places he will not go to get sex. And women know when they're dealing with certain men who have those type of boundaries, they know, oh, okay, all right, I can tell he's feeling me, he's attracted to me, but I can also tell that this man has standards. He's a disciplined man. He's not gonna just have sex because it's there to have, right? And that's a very attractive trait, believe it or not, right? Moving right along. The difference between being chosen and being allowed. See, when you're chosen, a woman wants you right now. You don't have to take her out. You don't have to have conversations that cater to her non-sexual wants, needs, and desires. You ain't got to do all of that. No, she wants you. In fact, a woman who wants you strongly desires for you to want her. And that's a big difference versus what a lot of you guys typically experience. Are you experiencing women who want you so bad that they want you to want them? And they go out of their way to express the fact that they desire you and they want you to want them back. Those women, those are the women you have influence now. Those are the women. Shout out to Jill Scott. Hold on. Shout out to Jill Scott.
I say it like this: if you can tell me what to do, then you can tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do. Does that make sense?
So this is what guys don't understand about that, right? Because a lot of you guys, you think getting a woman's mind is saying a bunch of fly shit to her sexually and trying to turn her on with your words and all of that. You think that's getting a woman's mind. No, 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 no. No. See, to truly have a woman's mind, she actually has to respect you as a man. You're not going to get a woman's mind if she doesn't respect you. That's not going to happen. I promise you, I assure you of that. You're not going to get a woman's mind if she doesn't respect you. This is what a lot of you guys don't understand. And based on how you pursue them, based on how you come at them when it comes to sex, that's going to determine whether or not women respect you or not. So when Jill Scott says, if you can tell me what to do, you can tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do. A lot of you guys, you can't tell women what to do. Why? Because they allowed you to fuck. That's the difference. They allowed you to fuck in spite of your inadequacies as a man, in spite of your ineptitude. She still allowed you to fuck because you're convenient. But she didn't truly hire you, right? Because if she did, she would be fucking you on your timeline. She would be fucking you on your terms with no pushback. In fact, she'll be saying, yes, sir, whenever, wherever. You ever had a woman tell you that? Whenever, wherever, whatever you want to do. Just like that. Whenever, wherever, whatever you want to do, just tell me where to be and I'm there. When a woman is really feeling you, that's literally how easy they make it. moving right along, moving right along. Why, at least I got the sex, is the most expensive lie men tell themselves. Y'all hear it all the time. At least I hit. But at what cost, though? What did you have to sacrifice to get the pussy? What did you have to compromise? Right? See, the reason why it's the most expensive lie, it's not necessarily a financial thing, right? See, the most expensive thing is compromising your manhood, your masculinity, your dignity, your honor, your self respect, your integrity. See, when you compromise those things, you can't come back from that. Any woman that you're dealing with, once you compromise those things, that interaction that you have with that particular woman or women is forever corrupted. That woman can never respect you. See, the expensive lie is the self-respect that you have to sacrifice. You have to sacrifice your self-respect. A lot of you guys, you sacrifice your self-respect for pussy. Okay, you get the pussy, but you're dealing with a woman who doesn't respect you as a man. Because of that, you will never have a relationship where that woman is deferring to you consistently. You'll never have it. Next point I want to make. How women mentally classify men the night sex happens and why most never recover. Now, realistically, women are classifying you before the sex happens, right? Specifically, if she's allowing you to fuck, because that means you negotiated the sex. And the fact that you negotiated the sex, she already classified you long before the sex happened, right? You guys hear these PUAs, right? Where they be dealing with chicks and they take women out on dates that last a couple of hours and they spend hours with chicks. What usually happens? The woman is flaky. She's extremely inconsistent. Sometimes she's there, sometimes she's not. And it's always based on when, where, and how she wants to show up. See, when a woman genuinely desires you and she wants you, she shows up when she's prompted to by you. I need guys to understand that. Did she desire you or allow you? Why women remember the difference? Remember, right? No, that's not the point I want to make. Right there. Right there. Okay, what are we talking about? Sexual context memory. Women don't just remember that sex happened, they remember how it happened, why it happened, and what it said about you as a man. A lot of you guys don't understand that. See, sex is cool, casual sex is cool, but dealing with women who respect you is even better, right? Simply because these same women that you're having sex with could one day be your girlfriend, your fiance, your wife, even a mother of your child or your children. So how you and that woman came to be, how y'all met, how things happened, how the sex happened, goes a long way in what kind of relationship you ultimately will have, where you have a woman who defers to you because she respects you, or a woman who tolerates you because you're convenient, but there's inconsistencies in how she shows up. Did she desire you or allow you? Why women remember the difference? Like, share, and subscribe real quick. Starting next Saturday or this coming Saturday, the Manhood is a Skill Set Show. 11 o'clock Central Standard Time, 12 Eastern. Calls, $5 from now on. Calls, $5. Stories, $10. So questions, $5. Stories, $10. Hey, guys, it used to be free. We're getting too many calls where people are not respecting the game, right? And sometimes you got to make people pay the cost for what they feel like they value, right? So if you value the game, pay the cost. Hey, free shit ain't always the best shit. Just letting you know. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace.